Behind the Scenes, the Planet of the Blacks. Behind the Scenes, Planet of the Blacks, Part 2. I'm just going to be showing y'all, this actually, Chapter 1, actually literally in detail. So after the multiple, years and kind of like months, or kind of like gathering all the materials, kind of what I actually want the Chapter 1, or pretty much any chapter that I actually wanted to be about, or kind of speaking of, this is pretty much what I actually kind of close of finalizing the actual book itself. So this is actually one of the other updates that I actually written, right? So I'm gonna show y'all. Chapter 1 speaks about university. The oldest and first university in the world is this one. And I'm even gonna have it in the book as well. It's actually gonna speak about philosophy. This is actually what this university teaches. Philosophy, mathematics, astronomy, astrology, theology, and languages. The date of it, pretty much how old this university is. The religion and region. Right? This is actually a Muslim university, and this actually can be found in North Africa. What it's made out of. I'm trying to find that shit right now. I'm trying to find what it's made out of. But I actually seen how it looks. I've seen how it looks. Brief history. I'm actually gonna have like a sort of brief history, kind of applying to the actual university. How the university developed, like pretty much how many years it took for them to build it. Also show how you enter, like pretty much how you enter into the universities, the front, the back, pretty much the side, how you enter into the university, how long you get your degree, also, and how the books or scrolls is made. Show example. So I'm actually going to speak about how the books and scrolls look like the material that they actually made to make it, but also what it looked like when it's actually completed. So show information on how it looks, pretty much like the material that they gathered to make it, right? And then the other is what it looked like afterwards, right? So that's pretty much what it is. The other, now this information here, that I spoke about the brief history and onward, all that is applied to the other two as well. Now the next one I'm going to show y'all is Waset. It's actually a ancient city somewhere in Kemet somewhere. People actually call it Egypt, but it's somewhere in because that's a native word. It's actually Kemet, but you can actually find it somewhere in Egypt, right? The other word is Thebes. This is pretty much where the Greeks actually came here to learn from us, and the Greeks literally said what they said what complexion we was. Yes, sir, there was a bunch of nerds, sir. They was black as fuck. They was so black. The way they look like they is from, Ethiopians or Nubians. Even though Kemet itself traces to Nubia. Because without the civilization and the development of Nubia, Kemet would not even come to existence. You know what I mean? So that's the part they left out too. If it was a bunch of white people building Kemet, they would have died while building this shit because they would have got sun cancer. You see what I'm saying? They would have got sun cancer. And that's one of the main reasons why they hate your melon. Watch my video, The History of White Inferiority Part 2. I spoke about why they doing what they're doing towards black people. That's why every single time something happens, you just watch my videos. I already spoke about it. Like years back and kind of also recently. Just watch my videos. I've been spoken about it. So beside other aspects, forgive me for being sidetracked, this also how old this university is. 3200. And please forgive me for this chicken shit writing I writing. This is the religion, and is also the region. Right, this is the religion of this university. And like I said before, all this information here, brief history and so on like that, also applies to these two as well. This is Timbuktu, the date, the religion of this university, the region where to find it. It's in West Africa, what it's made out of. See, brick mud, stone blocks, you know what I mean? It's also showed that what they taught in this university too. Medicine, surgery, astronomy, mathematics, physics, chemistry, so on. So within this first chapter, this is pretty much what the first chapter is going to be about. Then the side notes is actually going to speak about the richest man on the planet was actually $300 billion strong. I'm also going to show that the writing check, if you watch my previous video behind the scenes, Planet of the Blacks, watch that video. Actually shows you the paper that I printed out from the library. The librarian printed out for me. She was actually unaware of it. That the first check been written traced to Africa. We did that shit, right? So I also have that sort of information as well. That will be the other side note. And I have, besides that and it's another side note I can't really remember off the top of my head, but it's supposed to be another side note I'm supposed to also have within the actual first chapter. But the next chapter, chapter 2, is just going to speak about inventions and creations that we live invented and also created. So that's pretty much what it is. So probably I'm actually going to pitch in pertaining to this actual video. I'm actually going to be seeking for grants, but I'm also pretty much do need y'all help to actually make it happen. That's all I gotta say about that, y'all. Peace. Thanks for the support. For those who actually is willing to help. Thank you.